suit, sport, wet paint, big feet. I pull up and kill shit, 6 feet.
Alright, 6 feet going deep. It's Nick Torius with my co-host
Jared Vega, bruh.
With
808 Ray and Shmitty Beatz.
Alright, 808 Ray and Shmitty Beatz. Why don't you guys tell us about what you do?
We are music producers. What else you got? Music producers and engineers.
So, you guys are from Virginia and where'd you say? Cleveland,
Ohio.
How is it like growing up out there?
Boring.
Boring?
Nothing to do. Small town.
Fair.
I mean, it's dope where I'm from, but it's nothing to do though. So being down here is real eye opening, and it's really changed a whole lot.
Were you making beats out there? Is that what there's out to do there?
Yeah, I mean, like it's you got a whole lot of time to make beats because there's nothing to do. So that's what I was doing. You know, that and video games for real.
What were we playing?
You name it. And
you were playing Pokemon?
Nah.
Straight Call of Duty. Straight Call of Duty, man.
Call of Duty, man.
4 or 5 in the morning.
You know.
Are you still on that?
You didn't mean to me you didn't play one game of Pokemon?
You're into Pokemon?
I can't get into
I am into Pokemon.
Yeah,
I used to know all 150, 175.
Do you know 1083, you know?
I didn't know there was 1,083 now. That's a lot.
Yeah, I just got 2 extra, bro.
I still fuck with it.
That's a lot of Pokemon.
So what about you? How's it growing in Cleveland? Is it cold?
Very cold. You know, with global warming now, it's getting a little bit better. But, you know, growing up, you know, as a city kid, suburban kid, and just, you know, blue collar city. So, you know about hard work.
No, yeah, of course. Were you also engineering and making beats?
I started all that when I was out in Miami, but I was always into music. A funny story is that Miss Mescudi, Kid Cudi's mom, was my music teacher in middle school. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, it was dope.
So she used to always get me in trouble in the hallway.
Was she famous back then? Or was he famous already?
Scott was still in high school. So I think he was at, my older brother knows him, or knew of him when he was growing up. So I think he was still at Shaker before they moved to Solon. So yeah. So you said music was a big influence on you. What were you actually listening to? Like, what were you guys listening to? Like, what shaped your guys' music experience?
Growing up, it was either like Christian rap or old school. Like my parents were pretty strict.
Really?
Like, when it came to the music, my parents were pretty strict.
They were listening to like everything that you're listening to? Like they were checking to see if it's good?
They wouldn't really check on me. It was really, I was like, let me not get caught listening to Young Jeezy, you know, with the headphones bumping when my mom's driving and she
Damn.
put the music down.
You know what that reminds me? Have you ever seen King of the Hill?
Yeah.
You know, like when Hank is like checking Bobby's music, it's like, what is
It's
this?
a meme now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it was really old school. So a lot of my music is derived from that, and I actually really didn't used to like a lot of old school until I grew up and appreciated the music for what it was. So now it's like I hear it in a whole different light now.
Oh yeah. Same with you?
My first ever piece of music owned was More Money, More Problems by Torius B.I.G. and Puff Daddy at the time. I don't know why my mom allowed me to get that. I don't know why she allowed me to listen to it.
Was she listening to it too?
She did listen to it too. But she allowed me to listen to it more than her. And I was like 3 or 4 at the time, or 5, or something like that. And it was just bad, like hearing those lyrics, but I was hooked, and ever since then I've been hooked.
Was it what was it that like got you? Was it the production, or was it the lyrics, or was it the song?
It was actually now knowing it was actually the production. It was the sonics. It was the way it was the ear candy of the record. You know, the guitar. You know what I'm saying? It was that beauty in the music that always had me listening back and continue to listen. And then I fell in love with the lyrics, and then I fell in love with the wordplay. How words were bouncing off of snares and, you know, drums, and just fell in love with it.
No, of course.
Do you focus only on one genre? Like, do you like other ones, like rock and roll and stuff?
Because my parents are old school, just like his parents. So you gotta listen to Patti LaBelle and Marvin Gaye.
The Hot 105.
Yeah, and my dad was a big jazz guy, so he did Kenny G. So listening to that in the car, like on the way to school at 7 in the morning wasn't cool. And that was real music. You know what I'm saying?
I saw Kenny G in a movie. It was called Bad Christmas Moms or something. You saw that?
No, classic.
You were about to say something. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, like, from the old school point, Tribe Called Quest would be like my main inspiration. Q-Tip in particular as a producer.
All those those jungle sounds, kind of like how it's like
sounds, all the samples, the old school samples, the way he chopped them and mixes drums from some other foreign record from the 30s with some John Coltrane or something, and make like a hip hop beat for Busta Rhymes. Like, that always captured like my attention. I've always wanted to know how they did that, so that's what really got me wanting to get into production.
What was your first DAW you were using?
Can you repeat that?
What was the first like what were you using to make, like Fruit Loops, Ableton, Logic?
Back when I was in middle school, there was like this old site called Jam Glue where you could take acapellas and instrumentals and fuse them. So that's when I first like got introduced to like waveforms to see how they lined up together. So I would mess around and put the acapellas on like different beats and stuff.
Usually I hear people like their first one was Audacity. That's the first time I heard something different.
Yeah. And then after that, I would say about 8th, 9th grade, I got introduced to FL, and I never really messed with it until I got in high school. So when I dabbed into that, I taught myself a whole lot. I took one class of electronic music in high school. That was about it. But everything else, I like taught myself pretty much. Just kept my ear to the music, to what was hot and what got everybody's ear, and used that and adapted with my own style.
Do you guys fuck with what's hot now?
Of course. I love what's going on right now in music. Yeah. I love what's going on right now in music.
You
like the big youth movement.
You like the distorted 808s?
Yeah, music has to evolve. Music is a form of art, and it just has to evolve, just like art has to evolve, just like people have to evolve. So it all gets back to the original form. This is just a wave that's going on, but it's a vibe and it's catchy. It's winning too.
No, yeah.
No, go ahead.
So, did you guys see that you guys were starting to become successful? I know you guys are Grammy nominated.
You said, when do we see?
Yeah, like when you start seeing things like actually start moving for you guys.
When I walked in the door and I saw Dre from Cool and Dre, that's when I knew things were gonna be successful. This is a grind, and it's a grind to get to a certain level. And even when you're at that level, you still got to grind to get to other levels. So I guess when I, saw Dre from Cool and Dre, and then later on I saw Cool, and I think it was like the Pilot Talk 3 sessions. That's when I knew I was going.
With Currency?
Yeah, that's when I knew I was going to be successful.
So like, how was?
Because it included, big records like All the Way Up, Money Showers, Cooking. Crazy, like Heartbreak, and so many records, so many dope records. So yeah, that was a nice little vibe.
No, I feel you. What made you guys come to Miami?
Well, I was already out here, so I guess it was just kind of me just trying to get my feet cemented in the city a little bit. But I was already out here doing my little thing before this, so just getting here was more the work and networking and communication and searching and doing all that stuff.
Cool and Dre actually, they flew me down from the show for about a week, you know, to see everything and work and connect. And then after about that week, I was like, I just gotta stay down here. Like, I don't want to go. Yeah, I don't want to go back home. Like I gotta be down here to work.
What is it about Miami that you like? The work or just like other stuff?
The weather.
Oh man.
The weather.
The weather. The work and weather.
The work, the weather, the women. It's the WW.
That's the number one.
Work, the
export,
WW.
Number one export here in Miami.
Man.
www.miami.
www. Yeah, Miami. That's what it is. Work, the weather, and the women, man. And in that order. In that order.
What else besides music do you guys do? Like, do you have any hobbies? Any, like, sports or anything like that? Basketball? You used to play ball back in high school?
Nah, I didn't play in high school. I just played, you know.
No, just casually. Just ball up at the park. I feel you.
Nothing. I love music. That's all I'm here for.
What?
Nah, I enjoy movies. I enjoy casual walks in the park.
And on the beach.
Yeah, on the beach. Sports, of course. Like every day in the studio, it's like first take. Even when the show's going on, it's like first take. But yeah, I enjoy just chilling too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just really chilling. But movies is my thing.
No, of course. What about who are like? Give me a list of like artists that you've worked with.
You wanna go?
Currency, Wale, Ross, man, Dipset, Royce 5'9".
I thought you were gonna say Prince Royce. In my head, I was like, Royce.
Kent Jones, of course.
He was out here the other day, right?
Yeah. He was out here yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
That was the song that you made that went platinum?
Nah, Kim produced
all
that.
him. Yeah, that's all him.
Yeah, Kim produced that.
He's uber talented. Uber talented, man. Who else? It's just been a lot of people. We work with a whole lot of people came through these doors, man. It's just Fat Joe.
Do you guys even get starstruck anymore, or is it just like, oh, another artist?
I never been.
Yeah, it's
I
not.
don't think I've never been. I think it was probably one time where I was like, oh shit. I've never been really. I don't think I was starstruck when I ever came here. I think I was more like stunned, but not like starstruck. Like, okay, this is the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not. You work here. You come here to work. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah.
With the real deals. So, but at one time I was just like, oh shit, my mom would be flipping shit right now. I was in a session for about 12 hours with Queen Latifah.
For real?
Yeah.
She was still making music, or it was for like a?
It was for a TV show. It was for one of her HBO shows, and she was just doing music. She was just doing her own little thing, and she was working with Kent Jones too at the time. But yeah, man, that was incredible. And then like one time we were watching Juice was on the TV, and she saw herself and she was like, "Oh man, look at me!" And I was just like,
"Did you put that on purpose, or it was just on?"
Nah, it was just on. It was literally just on. Like it was just on TV, and it was just like incredible. And I was like, man, my mom, man, she used to always have me watching your show, Living Single. Like I didn't tell her that, but I was just thinking in my head. I'm like, if I told my mom this right now, she'd be flipping shit.
You didn't tell her?
Nah, I never told her.
She would have flown out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
How'd you guys meet Khaled and start working with him?
Through Cool and Dre.
Yeah.
That's how that's always been connected. It's never been anything but, and a lot of people that we've worked with that we've been blessed to work with are because of Cool and Dre. You know what I'm saying? They've always opened the door. They've allowed us, our talents, to be shown out there on a platform. And, every artist we work with is because of Cool and Dre. So, it's just a blessing. So.
No, yeah.
They put us in that position, man. They're like big time coaches, man. They put us in that position, and it's up for us to, with our hard work and with our our music, it's up for us to make it all work. You know what I'm saying?
No, of course. So, is there any advice you guys want to give to anyone starting out, or anyone trying to figure out what's the next beat they should make, if they should even continue doing it?
Just always keep at it. Just never stop. That's first and foremost, and you have to have patience. If you don't have patience, it's null and void. You have to have patience first off. But just keep at it. Always keep your ear to what's going on. Just always stay up to date. Just be fervent. Just work every day.
Be patient. Be very, very patient. And always continue to work. Don't let the dog days, the days where you feel like you can't be creative. Don't let that always hinder you. Still, if you like sampling, dig for samples. The day you can't, make a beat or work on an old beat and try to catch a wave with an old beat. Try to fix up the sonics, of an old thing, or watch tutorials on how to get better, how to just always be in position to better your craft. And just be patient.
No, yeah.
That's the number one thing.
Yeah, that's the number one thing, is being patient, man, and being humble when you get that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And being humble when you get these established artists to hop on your beats and hop on your shit, because they could be doing it to just 1,000 producers. You know what I'm saying? It's 1,000 engineers. So it's always being humble and being thankful that these big time artists, or that artists that everybody fuck with, hop on beats that, and then everybody loves it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, of course. So, anyone you guys want to shout out?
Cause I got a long list.
First and foremost, I want to shout out God. Have to. Without him, I wouldn't even
listen to music.
I wouldn't be sitting here. So first and foremost, shout out to God, my mother, my father, Smitty, Cool and Dre, of course, Kim Jones, everybody, man. Our homie Khalil that produces with us as well.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. Shout out to Khalil, man. Ella.
We should call Khalil K-Dot. He's changed his name to K-Dot.
Man, the list goes on. My siblings, they inspire me every day to just keep going on, being an example for them. That they can get, they can get where I'm at as well. So they're major shout out to them.
Like you said, shout out God, Jesus Christ, all that. Shout out Cool and Dre for always just, as we say, patience. They be patient with us too. You know what I'm saying? So shout out them for that. Shout out, Joe for always being patient, and always letting me, catch a vibe with him anytime you want to cut a record. Shout out to everybody that I work with. Shout out my family. Shout out Epidemic Music, Hybrid Music, We the Best Music. Cleveland. Shout out to Cleveland Cavaliers, 2017, 2018 roster. Shout out my city, Cleveland.
Shout out
And
Kid
shout out, everything about Cleveland. Shout out Bone Thugs and Harmony now. Shout out, just you know, just happy to be here, man.
Nah, of course. So, where can they find you guys at?
Instagram and Twitter, 808_Ray is both the same.
Instagram and Twitter, Shmitty Beatz, Beats with a Z, and it's the same.
For sure. So it's been 6 feet with 808 Ray and Shmitty Beatz.
Yes, sir. So.
Hey.